there was a really interesting moment when we noticed that the pool for the 2020 election was amazingly large and diverse. And this gave us a chance to go back to the idea of stereotype content model, which originally looked at the way we perceived different types of people and consider how these varying perceptions might be impacting the way these potential candidates were being perceived and discussed. Rather than the typical lab experiment for this study, we took to Twitter and we pulled down all the tweets that mentioned each and every candidate in the poll from August 1st, 2019 until January 1st, 2020, and then submitted those tweets to a really interesting analysis process. We were able to then analyze the way that the public was discussing this pool of candidates. Our hypothesis going in was that although they may have been very well qualified for the job, when the public discussed female candidates, they do so more heavily reliant on warmth considerations and evaluations. But when discussing male candidates, they rely more heavily upon competence. There is evidence that when being discussed by the general public, female candidates are evaluated more heavily on their warmth than our male candidates. Interestingly, we did not find evidence that there are more gendered conversations around these female candidates, but when their gender does come into play, it is quantifiably more negative than when their male counterparts' gender comes into play.